Welcome to Eva Talk podcast. Today, we are joined by Ryan Peddigrew, Director of Client Development, Byrne Production Services. With over 10 years of progressive experience in the industry, Ryan has a proven track record of driving new business, increasing revenues, and growing brand exposures. Ryan's exceptional talent and contribution have been acknowledged as he was recently awarded the prestigious BizBash's 2023 40 Under 40 winner. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations on being recognized as BizBash's 2023 40 Under 40 winner. Can you share what is the achievement means and how it has impacted your career?
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much. First of all, for having me on. It's a pleasure to be a guest, and thank you for your kind words. It is definitely an honor to be acknowledged by such a prestigious platform and vehicle in the event industry, such as BizBash. Winning this accolade means a lot to me, both personally and professionally. Firstly, being selected as one of the 40 under 40 candidates validates not only the hard work and dedication that I put into my career as an event professional, but it serves as a testament to the skills, expertise, and creativity that I bring to the table. This recognition not only boosts my confidence, but reaffirms, that I'm on the right path in the event industry. Overall, being recognized as a BizBash 40 under 40 winner has had a huge impact on my career. It has not only provided validation, but has expanded my network, increased professional opportunities, and enhanced my industry reputation. I'm incredibly grateful for this honor, and I definitely look forward to leveraging, this recognition and continue to making a meaningful impact on the event industry.
So great to hear that. So good. So, Ryan, could you start by sharing the most impactful strategies you've employed in driving new business for your organization?
Yeah. So one of the most impactful strategies I've employed in driving new business would have to be surrounded by developing strong relationships and partnerships. Building a network of connections, both within and outside the industry, has not only allowed me to leverage referrals, it's allowed me to gain access to new markets, it's allowed me to tap into the knowledge and expertise of others. Additionally, utilizing targeted marketing campaigns, leveraging social media platforms, and investing in comprehensive market research have also proven to be effective in attracting new business for the organizations that I work with.
Great, great. That was a great strategy. So, in your experience, what's the best way to identify untapped markets or segments for business expansion?
That's a good one. I would say to identify untapped markets or segments through expansion, market research is definitely crucial. This involves, analyzing industry trends, consumer behavior, emerging technologies. It could be involved with conducting surveys or focus groups or competitor analysis, which can help identify gaps in the market or areas where existing products or services can be improved on. It's also important to stay up to date on, demographic shifts, cultural changes, and emerging needs within society and, the industry as the events industry as a whole.
That is great. So, have you managed to consistently increase revenues in the companies you've worked with? Could you share some tips, tactics, or methods?
hmm Yeah, so it's definitely a multifaceted approach. Some of my, specific tactics in my tool belt can include improving customer retention and loyalty through exceptional customer service and personalized experiences. It could be upselling and cross-selling existing customers by offering complementary products or services to what they're already, kind of being billed for.
All right.
Um, Optimizing price strategies based on, market demand or competitor analysis. It could also involve investing in targeted marketing campaigns, identifying new streams or business models within kind of the existing scope of business that could be a fit. And then, of course, enhancing operational efficiency and cost optimization to maximize profits.
All right, all right, okay. So those were tips, literally, I suppose, on one great line. Can you share an instance where you had a pivot your business growth strategy due to unforeseen circumstances, and how did you adapt, and what were the results?
Yeah, I think I speak for most, if not all, event professionals when can definitely look at the COVID-19 pandemic and how that kind of played a role in how we shifted and worked in the event industry. So obviously, I'm a live event professional for the most part. I do some virtual and some hybrid stuff, but as an event professional, we thrive and we live off the live events. So when the COVID-19 pandemic came and we got a call from a client in California that said, Ryan, stop that taxi to the airport, the event's canceled. I knew then that, okay, this market and this industry has completely shifted due to this unforeseen circumstances. How are we going to pivot and still execute the deliverables that we either need to do in person or online? So, mitigating with government regulations and health, kind of implications that were put in place, we immediately kind of shifted towards an online virtual kind of event solution, forgetting all of the live aspect of that. So we were able to quickly turn around some of our live events for clients who were, left in the dark, kind of wondering, what do we do? How are we supposed to execute this online? I've only known how to do this in a banquet hall or a convention center. And that's where we kind of came in and pivoted and provided a vehicle not only for event professionals to have their events virtually, but to still allow for that return on investment through sponsorship and through attendees as well.
Yes, so that's great. That's great. So I suppose COVID-19 was a lesson for any market and everyone in person.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to a company looking to grow their brand exposure in saturated markets?
Yeah, so to grow brand exposure in saturated markets, I typically try to look at, the the core marketing aspects that help differentiate a brand and help grow in a saturated market. So first of all, it would be differentiating your brand, whether that's your unique selling points or a unique value proposition that sets you apart from competitors. Develop a strong brand identity and consistently communicate that through your marketing campaigns. Definitely trying to leverage influencer marketing, or if that's not possible, strategic partnerships to reach new audiences. Engaging with customers through social media platforms, content marketing, white papers, interactive experiences. You can also offer exceptional customer service, which always helps build loyalty and generates positive word of mouth recommendations without ever having
I
to ask
agree.
for a referral.
Yes.
And then, of course, continuously monitoring and analyzing the trends to find new opportunities for growth and adjusting accordingly.
Great, great. So I think these are some tips we should have handy for any of the brand that's trying to expose. So looking forward, what trends or shifts do you anticipate in the business growth and branding landscape over the next few years?
Mhm. Well, I always like to look at what Apple's doing in their
All
latest
right.
conference. Now, earlier this week they had their WWDC, which is the reveal of all the new updates and all the new products for the year, and that's kind of a good scope, a good look at what's to come and what Apple is investing in terms of technology and in terms of where they're putting their dollars into their products. So I would definitely say the continued rise of digital transformation, whether that's leveraging emerging technologies like AI, virtual reality, or artificial intelligence, or even blockchain. I would say there's definitely a big increasing importance on sustainability and corporate social
Yes.
responsibility, and how that looks with your organization and your footprint as a whole. I would say there's a growing emphasis on personalization and customization to meet individual consumer preferences. Not everyone wants to feel like a number in a book. You know what I mean? It's that personal experience.
Yes.
And then a heightened focus on privacy and security. With all the new online platforms and sharing of data, I know that this is definitely going to be a big kind of focus in how this data gets shared, is sold, and distributed in the future.
Great. So I think the very good point that I found out of this was the personalization, that yes, it impacts and it does help. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much for sharing all these tips. I think it was such a great session because it was also engaging. We could get to know so much more, and this information is definitely going to help all our viewers that are going to view this podcast and listen to our chat. Thank you again for joining, and it was so great to have you. Any final notes that you would like to share?
No, I'd like to thank you again for having me on. I've been a big fan of the platform. And I should have mentioned in my growth strategies, always looking at the 10-time events has been crucial for me in seeing what's going on in my market or in different markets around the world.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you again for joining. Keep a tab. We will be back with more new episodes of the same podcast. And Eva Talk will be on track with new episodes, new topics, and new people. Thank you again for everyone for joining.
Awesome. Thank you.